Hi, it's Simigares here. Today I want to talk about the seven law of the universe. Okay, this video is completely spiritual. It's not about motivation for success. The seven law of the universe. The first law is the law of the mentalism. The law of the mentalism is the universe is a creation mental. Everything starts in our mental. So if you think that everything is bad, then everything will be bad, because the universe work like that. Everything you say is execute. Everything you say, the universe, you will know that you are right. So if you think that everything is bad, then everything will be bad, because if you think positive, you are right. If you think negative, you are right as well. So you have to really think about your mental. So your mental health is very important. Everything starts in your mental. If you think you can do this, then you can do it. If you're doing a spells, you're doing some magic, you're doing some voodoo, you're doing some hoodoo. If you think it won't work, then he will not work. But if you think that will work, then he will work. That's why I always say to my subscribers, my followers, that when you are doing a spells and you are doing a manifestation, forget about it. You are done doing it, you're done. That's it. You forget about it and you keep with your life doing what you used to do. Forget about it, and you will see that the spells, when you work, you will see that in your life. So everything is mental. The second law is the law of correspondence. Like up, it's down the same way. Everything you see here in that dimension, it exists in other dimension as well. Maybe. So that means the principle is that the universe is manifest himself in every dimension, from the highest to the lowest. So if the same way that when you think bad things here in that dimension, then that bad thing happens to you in other dimension, even if it's the highest dimension or the lowest dimension, and you will be in the lower dimension more because you think bad things. But when you think positive things, you think good things, then in other dimension, the highest dimension, everything will be good for you. In the highest, everything will be good for you, and you will be more in the highest dimension. So everything you see here, there's that in other dimension as well, the highest and the lowest. So the third laws is the law of the vibration. Everything in the universe are in movement. Nothing is stable. Everything is in movement. So everything you see is in movement. Okay. If everything have their own frequency, and every frequency is unique. You are humans. You have your own frequency. I am humans. I have my own frequency. If I think highs, my frequency will be highs in every dimension. If I think bad, then everything will be bad in every dimension, and my frequency will be bad. So that's why I always think high. I always vibrate high as well. Okay, the fourth law is the law of polarity. everything have the opposite, okay? And those opposites are in reality some degrees different or in like the same thing. Example, fire, water, when hot and cold, they are the same thing but in different temperature, in different degree. So this is something that here right now I'm in the Caribbean. It's very hot now because it's summer, okay? So I should go at the beach, blah blah blah. But someone who's maybe in Usha right now, not even right now, the country who always cold, then there's no difference. Sometimes it's very hot in Caribbean that we cannot resist. The same way other country, maybe sometimes it's very cold that they cannot resist it. So everything have the opposite, okay? Don't think that you are better than someone else. The fifth law is the law of rhythm. The law is a little bit like the law of vibration because everything is in moment and everything have a flux and reflux, up and down. So the rhythm is like tick tock, tick tock. The way you put your vibration is the way that will put the frequency, okay? So you have to keep your frequency very high because the rhythm will be always tick tock, tick tock. Every movement you will keep it. The sixth law is the law of cause and effect. Every action and reaction have the cause and the effect. So be careful what you're doing, what you say about yourself, because what you're doing or what you say to yourself have an effect, okay? So when you're doing good to yourself, as I always say, be good to yourself, be gentle to yourself, okay? Because the law of effect, everything, every action, a reaction have the effect. The seventh law is there's two gender, the male and female. So you know that when a male and a female is connected, is give what? It give a life. So that's why I always say to women to keep their energy very feminine, because that will help you in your life, in your vibration, the way you vibrate, the way your frequency is, the way you think about yourself. You know that you are a woman, you are very feminine, you have your own role in the universe, in the life of every people in your life, maybe your child, your husband, your family, all of that. So when a woman get a man, a masculine man, it will give life. This is the only thing. That's why you are a man, you should stay in your masculine energy because you are life. When you met a woman, you stay with her, you will give life. So I hope this video will help you to change your mind, to get your vibration very high, to get your frequency very high, to know that everything that you see here are in other dimension, and to know that you're not better than anyone. What you see here, there's the opposite other way or other country or other dimension, all of that. So be careful about what you're doing, what you say about yourself, because it will come back to you. Cause every cause out there effect. So I hope this video will help you and you will know about the law of the universe and you will practice them in your life. So if you like this video, like, comment,